My next guest is an exciting and competent sports announcer for Dynamets, Evan Roberts. Thank you for being here, Evan, and I'm sure people are surprised to see your size and your age. Tell us how you got started.
Well, I got started I just grew up and I was talking and I had stuff and I just announced it and then my dad, who was a real Met freak, he knew a lot about baseball. He taught me a lot about it, and then I just started to announce it. It was really fun for me.
You mean you started announcing? I mean, I've read about you. You would announce in your bathroom. You'd announce everywhere in the house. You'd announce breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But you know, many people have a dream to be an announcer for a team like the Mets or anything. You know, radio announcing. How did that happen? How did you get that break? And tell us how you got your break.
Well, my dad had a dream. He wanted to be an announcer, and I guess he just passed it on to me. And now it's like my fantasy, and I dream about it every night. Oh, I want to be an announcer.
But you're doing it. How did you get your job? Can you tell us how you got your first job?
Well, I got my first job from my mom, who wrote a song for me when I was just starting Little League called "I Love Baseball," and then she was giving it to the Mets for them to play it, and finally showed Dynamets. Finally liked it, and my mom changed the words to make it like with Dynamets, and then my mom just added one more thing, that was me, so I started like that way.
So Dynamets, that's on a sports channel, right?
Yeah.
And what can you tell us a little bit about what you do on Dynamets and how often you announce the games?
Well, on Dynamets, you meet with the players, they ask you questions about the Mets and baseball, you interview the players, and about once a week a kid gets to go in the broadcast booth and announce a Met game, and it's like 2 or 3 innings. They goes down to 1 or something, and well, for me, it's fun to go up there and do it.
Well, you love it from what I've read and heard about you and talked to your family about. Can you talk about the first time you were behind the mic? Was that scary, or was it real natural for you to just start announcing?
Well, when I drove up to Shea Stadium that day when I was about to announce, I was shaking crazy, and then as soon as I got up there and I just read all my stuff, and then when they said action, it was just I strolled along with it, and it was really fun.
Okay, so you know, can we take a chance to look at a little bit of your tape right now? Okay. I'm going to show Evan announcing a Mets game. I can't wait to see this.
Bobby Bonilla waiting out. He's batting lefty today, and here comes the pitch by Bud. Line drive, base hit going into center field. Coleman will come home to score. Tony stops at second, and the Astros lead is cut to 3-1. Okay, Bud Drayback getting the set, and here comes the pitch home. Line drive, base hit going into right field. Hernandez round third. He will come home. Relay throw home, and Tony will score, and it's 3-0 Houston, and the Astro lead has been cut to 1.
So Evan, that was really wonderful, and we got to hear a little bit more about the inside. You were saying the second time. What happened the second time?
The second time there wasn't any. I wasn't sitting in a booth. There was no monitor, and then I was just calling some plays wrong, but it wasn't really my fault. But I made like a couple plays wrong, but it didn't really matter. I just had fun anyway.
Well, that's if you can have fun doing what you love and making a career of it, that's really, these guys will tell you, that's the real juice of the whole thing. Can you tell me what are some of your future plans in terms of announcing or in terms of life in general?
Well, my future when I get older is just to be intact with baseball. I don't care where I'm with baseball. I would just do anything. I would even be an umpire, which I'm not planning to do, but I would do even that to just to be with baseball.
That's wonderful. I want to